Facebook kayak mana?
I know what he meant to all of us. To some of us, he was a personal friend. To everybody he ever came across, he was a personal friend. He was a brother. But most importantly, he was a father who left a less than 1-month-old child behind. So this moment is raw, it's hard. But we had to do this. So this is how healing starts in community, and that's what he stood for. So this is beautiful. So thank you. So once they light the candles, we're gonna have a moment of silence. But until then, so we're gonna have, because it's gonna get dark soon. So for some of you, we're gonna pass out balloons. For some of you, we're gonna pass out candles. And so when it gets dark, and we'll go so every other person.
Okay, did you announce it? Did you announce her? Yeah, there's some. I'm just talking to
Hello.
Hachallu better. Can you just text her?
You good? Bro, bokin na kita.
Huh?
Bokin na kita niya. Huh? What do you say, some shit?
I said, oh, mañana en Villano, vete boque no importa. We got a bigger problem.
Bro, go ahead. What's up, boss? Good. Buwan natin buhin tayo. Natin buhin tayo.
Meron dulu lah, saling ba?
I don't know.
Gimana saya lagi dulu mana kira-kira.
Huh?
Kira-kira lagi kira-kira.
Rafo, di ko din.
Gimana ya kira-kira? Dua.
The...
Kira? Kira-kira mana?
Mal. Yun. Yo, bro. go. Let's do it. Oh. Oh, okay. Let me see your phone real quick.
Why, bro?
Go on apparel on Facebook.
Is that a live empty?
Yeah.
Why?
They got their own share, but I'm not ready.
Oh, okay. Oh. What am I doing, bro?
Sorry. My phone is about.
Someone start passing the lit ones out to people. Yeah, the ones that are lit. Get them to
The address will impose. No, people are asking the address, but never mind. I guess they can. I posted the name of the park.
Give them to people. Give them to
Yeah, I'm gonna take one. No, it's okay. You go ahead, give it to people. Yeah, what's up, bro? How you doing? Yeah. You guys want those? This? Can I come down? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was like, why?
Or shall we give it to her?
And then for Maggie.
Okay, guys. Announcement. If you don't have a mask, I'm sure everyone have a mask. Make that social distancing. But if you don't have a mask, make extra social distancing. If you don't have one. Okay? If you have a new card, we'll get it. So we still have it.
Here, you can have mine. Yep.
Understood? I see that you don't have a mask.
Extra social distance. Hello, media. Who said you can come here? Dare. Salam, no?
Come.
And then naga. Ayada. Naga.
Like once everything is passed out, let people go. That's it. And then
Abdi. Abdi. Come here. So,
Whoever you guys are here, you got 2 minutes, okay?
No, not 2 minutes. 1 minute because 1 minute.
Oh, yeah.
Finish this up.
okay.
Look at that right now. I can't respond.
1 minute.
For pictures.
Huh? Really? So, Madden, this is not the.
You see the culture. Can you hold this? Afura kan offer daga kana tini gini. Afura saya dan ada. Pakai kali.
So, dog. How you doing? I got the last one.
You got the last one?
Yeah.
But it's not enough.
Huh?
One more minute, and we're going to do the moment of silence, and we would like everybody to stand up for that moment.
I don't have a car.
This is cool. If I see him, raps. Tell them if I see his
Everybody
cycle.
go back! Nice game, everybody. Let's go.
Get up. Let's show me up. Get down. That's all men. You can talk about no damn all men. Never talk all men. God, fuck all men.
You look. Alright.
You can send that shit back home and all that shit. Fuck all men.
Warri gama duubatti jirtan gara na deebi'a warra sagantaa gaggeessu malee please.
Hey, please. That's OBN or man?
Oh, man.
You don't need to
I'm trying to say that.
Gotcha. I'm trying to say that. Tell my bitch suck a dick. I wasn't talking to her.
We're going to take 30 seconds to chill out. We're going to do a moment of silence for our fallen brother. Galatoma. Kanas aansine abdii nudee seenaa Hachallu irraa gabaabseefi waan nuyi qaba. Agarsiisus please nu dhaabadhaa inni isin gaafana kabajaa.
Galatoma akkuma beekti hiriyaa Hachallu biyya kana kan jiraatu tokkorraa biyyileen keenya seenaa isaaniitti kabajachiisee jira. And then I'm gonna do that in Afaan Oromoo, but I mean she's gonna do it the English version. Naragama? Narageessaniam? So seenaa Hachallu hiriyaa isaarraa kan sirballee barreessaa fi ture nama Simee Tufaa jedhamurraa barreessee ittiin qopheessee jechuudha. I have the Afaan Oromoo version and then right after she can do the English version. So nu dhageeffadha. Ganama kana barreessee yoo dogongoree itti qo'immoo shamaa yoo ta'e dhiifama naa godhaa isin jedha osoo hin eegaliin. Akkana. Giddugala Oromiyaatti kan argamtu godina Shawaa Lixaa magaalaa Ambootti abbaa isaa obbo Hundessaa Boossaa fi haadha isaa aadde guddattuu irraa bara 1985 dhalate. Abbaa fi haadha isaaf mucaa sadaffaa ture. Ijoollummaa isaatti akkuma ijoollee Oromoo biroo loon tiksaa daandii irratti taphataa guddate. Nama saayina qabu, kan xiinxallee argu, nama hundaaf jaalala qabu ture. Umriin isaa barumsaaf yeroo gahetti gara mana barumsaatti deemuudhaan barumsa isaa sadarkaa tokkoffaa hanga lammaffaa achumatti barate. Haa ta'u malee haalli jireenyaa fi gabrummaa Oromoon keessa jiruu isaa kan isa yaachise Hacaaluun roorroo saba isaa irra gahu taa'ee ilaaluuf sammuun isaa hin hayyamneef. Qabsoo finiinsuun ijoollee gurmeessuu eegale. Fedhii fi dandeettii sirbaa qabaatus Hacaaluun maatiin isaa sirba akka sirbuuf hin hayyamneef ture. Abbaan isaa inni baratee gama birootiin akka milkaa'u barbaada malee akka inni weellisaa ta'u hin barbaadu ture. Kuni osoo kanaan jiru barataa haayiskuulii kan ture Hacaaluun umrii isaa 17tti sababii Oromoo ta'ee fi mootummaa wayyaanee mormuu qofaan hidhatti darbame. Mana hidhaa Amboo yookiin Karchallee Amboo jedhamuun kan beekamu keessatti erga hedduu dararamee booda gara Finfinneetti geggeeffamuun maakalaawii keessattis dararamaa ture. Kaayyoon isaanii Hacaaluu dararuu, miidhuu, hamilee isaa cabsuu, akka mataa ol qabatee Oromummaan isaan hin boonne taasisuuf ture. Haa ta'u malee Hacaaluun abdii ofitti horee of jajjabeessee gaaf tokko ni dabarti ofiin jechuudhaan of amansiisee waan birootti seene. Innis walaloo fi yeedaloo barreessuudhaan sirba baasuu ture. Albama isaa keessaa sirba 9 achuma mana hidhaa keessatti barreesse. Haaluma kanaan hidhaa irraa bara 2008 gadi lakkifamee osoo waggaa tokko hin turin albama isaa jalqabaa sanyii mootii jedhu uummata isaa biraan gahe. Albama kana keessatti sirboota jaalalaa, aadaa fi seenaa akkasumas qabsoo Oromoo keessaa qabu sanaan uummata biratti hedduu jaalala horate. Jaalalleen isaa tana ijoollummaa irraa wajjin guddate Faantuu Gameessoo Diroo kan jedhamtu waggaa 5 mana hidhaatti deddeebitee gaafachaa turte, jajjabeessaas turte. Jaalalleen isaa Faantuun Hacaaluudhaaf nama addaa akka turte dubbataa ture. Sirboota isaa keessaa Oolmaan kee isa jedhu jaalallee isaatiif barreesse. Sirba isaa keessaa oolmaan kee natti ulfaate, kan ati naaf taate, rakkinaaf gadadoo kan nafaan argite, ani humaan qabu waan tokkos hin godhu, du'ee badullee ani sin irraanfadhu jechuudhaan jaalallee isaatiif sirbe. Booda immoo wal fuudhuudhaan ijoollee 3 horatan. Maqaan isaanii Wabii Hacaaluu, Milkii Hacaaluu fi tokko immoo ji'a tokko dura reef kan dhalatte maqaan isii Giiftii jedhamti. Sagalee isaa kiilolee fakkaatuun gootummaan isaa seequu fi kolfa isaan amala gaarii qabu sanaan deeggartootaa fi jaalattoota hedduu horate. Haa ta'u malee akkuma jaalala hedduu saba isaa irraa horate cunqurstoota saba isaa gamroomsuu barbaadan irraas xiyyeeffannoo fi yaaleen ajjechaa yeroo hedduu isa mudate. Sirbi isaa televezyiinii Itoophiyaa fi Oromiyaa yeroo sanii kan OBN jedhamu irrattis akka hin banamne uggurame. Hacaaluun kanaafis gurra hin laanne imala isaa itti fufe. Albama isaa lammataa hojjete. Carraa gara Ameerikaa dhufuu argachuun bara 2013 albama isaa lammaffaa as Minisootatti fulbaana 28 bara 2013 albama dureen isaa waa'ee keenya jedhu gabaarra oolche. Yeroo jalqabaaf sirbi isaa Amazon irratti gurguramuudhaan Amazon irratti best selling African music ta'uudhaan tokkoffaa bahuudhaan riikardii galmeesse. Itti fufuudhaanis sirboota akka Oromiyaa Tiyyaa, Maalan Jiraa fi Jirraa fa'aa hojjete. Waltajjii hedduu irratti bahuunis saba onnachiisaa diina raasaa ture. Sirba eessan jirtu jedhuuf baasuuf akka qabu torbee dabre OMN irratti dubbatee ture. Saba maatii fi biyyaafis abjuu guddaa nama qabu ture. Haa ta'u malee wixata dabree osoo gara mana isaatti galuuf deemu harka diinaan rukutamee halkan keessaa sa'aatii 8tti Finfinnee naannoo Galaan jedhamutti addunyaa kanarraa du'aan boqote.
Hi everyone, can you guys hear me? Yeah? Okay. Don't mind me if I cry or stop in between, but I'm gonna try to present his life the way he deserved it as much as I can without crying. If you guys can't hear me, please let me know. I'll start now. Ethiopians, particularly Oromos, lost a genuinely talented and exciting young man. We would like to offer our deepest and most sincere condolences through this difficult time. Rest in peace, Hachallu Hundessa. On June 29, 2020, artist Hachallu Hundessa, the prominent Oromoo singer, is shot and dead in Ethiopia's capital, Addis Ababa. It is reported by local media that the 34-year-old artist and freedom fighter was gunned down around Galane condominium site. He was admitted into Turunesh Beijing General Hospital but died of his injuries shortly after. About Hachallu. Born and raised in Ambo, a town whose name is particularly synonymous with the Oromo resistance, Hachallu started singing while looking after cattle and at school clubs. His mother, Gudetu Hora, or my Gudetu, as Hachallu affectionately referred to her, recognized his unique talent and a knack for storytelling at a young age and quietly encouraged him. His father, Hundessa Bonso, wasn't too crazy about the idea. He wanted the young Hachallu to pursue a serious career in medicine or as a college professor. It didn't help that Hachallu got into trouble at a very young age. In 2003, at the age of 17, while still in high school, he was arrested and imprisoned for nearly 5 years at Hachallu, Ambo, a local prison known for its notorious torture and mistreatment of Oromo descendants. Hachallu's jailers wanted to break his young spirit and make him stop singing. But the imprisonment had the opposite effect on the aspiring singer. It deepened his understanding of the oppression. His father had a simple advice for him each time he visited. The elder hundessa told him, Jabat Lugurba, sorry, give me a moment. He said, Jabat Lugurba, Hitank or Somat Irati, meaning prison is credible of manhood. In fact, he learned how to write lyrics and compose melodies in jail. By the time his case was dismissed and Hachallu was set free in 2008, he was determined and ready to give voices to the atrocities and silent voices he had encountered while in jail and growing up in Ambo. A year later, Hachallu released his widely acclaimed first single, Sanyi Moti. He wrote most of the lyrics and composed the melodies in prison. The record-breaking album catapulted then 22-year-old singer into a national icon almost overnight. In keeping with the unsung but momentum tradition of pioneering Oromo resistance music, he continued to speak truth to power through his lyrics. In 2013, while touring the United States, Hachallu released his follow-up album, Why Kenya, or Our Predicament. It too became a runaway success. Within days, the critically acclaimed album became the #1 selling African music on Amazon.com. What we lost today isn't just Hachallu. We lost someone who gave voice to the deliberately silenced, the ones who didn't have a voice, the ones who couldn't speak or articulate their struggles, the ones who died every day but had no one to speak up for him. In one of his songs, he says, "No one is less than. That's what makes me mad. Why wouldn't I be mad?" And that's why we're here. Because we lost a hero, a national hero, whose presence not only lit up the room, but lit up a nation. And now today we're mourning his death. And we thank you all for being here with us today.
Kalatoma kanattanse namahasan kanudra okay?
I don't think
Okay, we yeah.
Kanattan Animoto, I just want to give a huge shout out to Naragama.
Yeah,
Say it louder.
say a little bit.
Narageessaniam. Kanattan Animoto, sagantaa kana akkanatti bareedee t-shirtii bilisaan hojjenneetiniin akka namaaf qoonnu kan nu bira dhaabbate our #1 sponsor Darajee Badhaasoo Ayyaana Ras Restaurant hedduu galatoomaa jedhaanii. Can you guys give it up for him please? Alta kamlee kennaafi. Akkasumas ammoo Future Scholar Child Care namoonni dhuunfaanis nu bira dhaabbatanii t-shirtii kan akka goonuu kaandalii kan hunda isaa binneetiin akkas dalagnuun taasisan falmataa badhaasoo Mubaarak Loloo Kamaal Seeruu fi Reerfax Apaaraa hundi keessanii nu hedduu galatoomaa isiniin jenna. Kanatti aansuun daawwitiin yoo kan beektan taate Hacaaluun sirba akka baastu eenyutu roomaadiyal isiif ta'e isa jedhu irratti daawwitee mokonnin jedhee ture isaaf feerree turree akkas dhufaa jira karaa jira agasitti nu wajjin tura. Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Haga inni dhufu balloons. Okay, we're gonna release the balloons. Okay, we're gonna release the balloons now. And in that moment, I want you all to think of what Hachallu means to you as an individual, and what he meant to us as a nation, what he meant to us in diaspora, what he contributed to our community, and really reflect on who we really lost, because Hachallu wasn't just an artist, he wasn't just a guy, he wasn't just our friend, he was a cultural encyclopedia. He was a lyrical genius, a musical genius who used his art, his life, to amplify the voices of our people who were for a whole century long. A whole century long, imagine how long that is. Hachallu's, I call him the voice of my generation, but he is what Americans say, my ancestors' wildest dreams, because he spoke our truth to power, and we were so close because of his words. We were so close. And we are still that much closer because of Hachallu. Because he stood tall when we were downtrodden. He stood tall when we didn't have platforms. When he stood tall and spoke our hearts, things that I only thought about and couldn't put into words. I received in Hachallu's lyrics. I received in Hachallu's performance, and I know I'm not speaking for myself, that I am speaking for all of us when I say that this is why we are all here, and this is why we are all heartbroken, and this is why we feel today that we lost more than just a single life. Whoever took Hachallu from us, took a piece of every single one of our hearts, and took a piece of our history from us. Took someone who today, you know why I'm heartbroken? Because I always saw Hachallu as an insurance policy for us, because I was always confident Hachallu would never sell out. Hachallu will never compromise on the oromoo interest. Hachallu will always speak to the oromoo pain. Hachallu will also speak to our joy. Hachallu will also inspire us to rise up and fight for what is ours and not beg anyone to give us what is rightfully ours. That was who Hachallu was, and that is who Hachallu will be. Whoever took him took his body, but they did not take who he was in essence. Because he lives in all of us and in millions of other oromos across this globe, and in millions of other oromos who are back home right now being gunned down by security forces who do not feel our humanity. And we will not let Hachallu down. Even though he is not here to speak for us today, like people say, it's not cliche, there are millions of Hachallus who are willing to sacrifice everything like he was, who are not afraid of death like he was, who are brilliant, who will stand tall because we had him as an example to look up to. He was the very best of us, but that also requires that we become him in this day and age when our people need a voice more than ever. When those who spoke for us, who allowed us to be casual with our activism, are now locked up, it's up to us to speak. It's not up to just a few people. Don't point at others, point at yourself. For everybody that mourns Hachallu today, you have a responsibility to become a Hachallu for our people. Because that is why he died. That is why he was taken away from us. That is the power of Hachallu. People like him are always taken away from their communities because of what they inspire. Because of what they represent. They represent defiance. So what are we going to be?
Defiant.
What are we going to be?
Defiant.
What are we going to be?
Defiant.
Yes. We're going to be oromos. We're going to we're going to demand that our humanity, because that's what they're denying our people back home. Because oromos, as Hachallu said, don't ask for much. They didn't ask for much. They just asked for the Ethiopian Empire to recognize their basic human dignity. And that was a threat. Imagine that being a threat. But we all have it in us. I cried. I know everybody cried. But today when I saw his funeral procession, I couldn't cry because I was angry. Because that's not how Hachallu deserves to go. That's not how any human deserves to go, but that's definitely not how Hachallu deserved to go. So how do we avenge Hachallu? We become a Hachallu for our people. In every discipline that we are a part of, we don't need to be artists to amplify the voices of our people. And I have seen incredible, extraordinary activism within the few days that Hachallu died. We need that to continue because we are in it for the long haul. Our struggle is literally only beginning. So honor Hachallu by becoming Hachallu. Have agency. Have principles. Have integrity. Always, always, always prioritize the truth and the truth of your people and your right as a human being to exist in all your glory. That's what Hachallu taught me. I'm sure that's what he taught most of us here today, which is why we're here. So be angry, but channel that energy into something positive, into something constructive, into building our community up again, because right now I am personally broken. But because of what he meant to me, I will rise. And I know we all will rise, because where we started from, the heroes that we've lost, is almost every single generation of our people have lost a Hachallu. That is what's so traumatizing about this moment. My parents had that when Ebisa Dunya died. We had that when the Wak Obutus, hundessa, Baro Tunsas, Elemok Intus. We are reliving intergenerational trauma over and over and over and over and over again. That needs to end now. I refuse to have my children inherit this shit. It will not happen on my watch. And it shouldn't happen on any of yours watch. And I know it's painful for the parents, for our parents, who allowed us to inherit this. Because this is not okay. We shouldn't have to live through trauma every single year. That's not how humans are meant to live. And if anyone tells you that that's how you're meant to live, they're liars. The devil's a lie. So fight for who you are, fight for who we are, and fight for your right to exist with dignity on this planet, anywhere you are. That is how we honor all our heroes. So now what we do is we amplify the voices of those who are being locked up, who are being gunned down, who are left on the street to rot. Even our dead don't have respect right now. So we're going to put respect on them by making sure their names are heard, their stories are heard, by being constructive citizens to our community, by rising above the pettiness that exists. I'm not going to glorify everything that we are because there's pettiness, but I need you, especially this generation. I see beauty in everything you guys do to rise above the pettiness and channel a Hachallu. Be a Hachallu. Imagine being only 35 That is a legacy worth leaving at any age. So channel a Hachallu. We don't all have to be heroes to the world or the whole nation, but we can be heroes in our everyday lives. You are heroes for going out there and protesting. You are heroes for caring enough to come today. You are heroes for showing empathy. That's where it starts from. So you're already there. Channel Hachallu. That's how we honor Hachallu. We can cry when we break down, but then we pick ourselves up and play our role. I did not want to give a lecture, but Hachallu deserves so much from us because he gave so much to us, and he gave us the luxury of waiting for him to speak up for us. That is a luxury. You know, our activists that are today, that we missed today, because we needed people to post for us, to post about the dead, to post about the arrest, to post about the insanity back home. They're gone. At least they don't have those platforms anymore. So that's my challenge to me, to you. This is out of my comfort zone because I don't like public speaking. I don't like to be in front of the camera. But for Hachallu, I will speak until the day I die, until justice is served, and until my people can live in dignity and won't have to fight to live. So thank you for coming today.
We are now on Twitter too. Just momentum, so we can...
Okay, he just reminded me, I almost forgot that there's a Twitter campaign currently going on. A lot of incredible activists across the globe are coming together. They have prepared, I think, what? Is he here?
He's not here till he comes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so there's a Twitter and social media campaign. I'm sure most of you have seen it on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, and if you don't have a Twitter, please get on Twitter, because if you want to get things done, especially on a policy level, and can reach different people for advocacy, Twitter is it. Even if you don't write something, you can retweet. That boosts someone's tweet.
No, there's a document that's prepared. They can get and retweet.
Yeah, she can speak.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you want to come over here? Go ahead.
So there is a Twitter account. So I want each, if you really want to make a difference, right? Everybody can copy and paste the Twitter, correct? I need each and every one of you right now to promise me, not for me, for Hachallu, and for those people that cannot speak for themselves. Okay? We cannot take this anymore. The only way we can make a change right now is not by going to protest and speaking upon Oromoo. We are here in this land. We are Americans. We use the language we're learning, the English language. We have to trend, not just in America and Minnesota, but globally. The only way we can do it is by going on Twitter. So I want each and every one of you to promise Hachallu. I beg you in his dead body. The man that's dead did not get a proper burial. In his name, I beg you to join Twitter. I beg you to join Twitter to amplify his voice and the voiceless of all Oromoo people. I'm not a speaker, but it's very important. And guess what? The work has already been done for you. You can follow me or even Fatuma and everybody on Facebook. It's a Google Doc. You would just download it on your phone. You literally copy and paste. There are 8 messages. You just sit there, copy and paste. They even did the graphics for you. They did the hashtags for you. This whole thing happened in a matter of 2 days. We want to get his name trending. We want to get Oromoo name trending. Our Oromoo issue. Enough is enough. We can use our voice to let others speak for us. We are second generation. We have to speak for our people because ain't nobody going to do for us, correct? I've seen tons of Oromoo people protesting with the Black Lives Matter, which is an issue itself against us. We are in war, guys. We cannot be peace in our own homeland. We have no respect here in America because any of you can be gunned down at any minute. The point was George Floyd. And guess what? If you go back to your home country, you're a victim yourself. So you have to speak. You have nothing to lose. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. If you can hear me, say Hachallu. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Okay, that's a promise. And if you don't, may he dead body, bloody body, may he just hunt you all. I'm not joking. I'm dead serious. Guess what? Today's Hachallu, tomorrow's your brother. Take a look at your neighbor. Take a look at to the right and left. Guess what? You're next. Hachallu's gone. You want the next Hachallu? You better speak up because no one can speak up for you anymore. We had Jawar that was twitting his ass out for the past 5 years. And guess what? They shut him down. We need the next Hachallu. We need the next Jawar. And it can't come anywhere else but here. So, let's say his name one more time again. Hachallu. Say it again. Hachallu. Say it louder. Hachallu. Say his name. Hachallu. Thank you.
Thank you, Rami. Thank you. So everyone, now I think it's time to release the balloons.
We say rest in power.
Yeah, when you're releasing the balloons, we say rest in power, Hachallu. We love you.
Just wait.
1.
Wait. Let's everybody ready. Let everybody ready.
Rest in power.
You ready? I'm waiting for nothing. Hold on. Is he ready?
Is he gonna have his drone? No, here we're looking for the drone. Where's Nadi's brother?
Okay.
Okay, just
wait.
we look for
Okay.
1 second.
Can you announce somebody dropped their keys that has a little drummy?
Okay, somebody dropped their keys and it has a little drum on it. So if it's yours, come grab it. Well, I'll be right here, so no worries.
Are we ready?
Okay, 1.
Wait.
Let's come.
Do you want to come right here?
Okay, ready? Okay, 1, 2. Rest in power, Hachallu. We love you. Tahu. Okay. Up next, we're going to have someone who's close to Hachallu just say a few about him. So please, wala dagenu. Hello, wala dagenu, please. Daawwiteen dhufaa jira. Haga daawwiteen dhufu nama Hacaaluu sirriitti beeku waa'ee isaa xiqqoo dubbatti. Wala dhageeffannu galatooma. Ayyaantu tibbee sokor.
Can you hear me?
You want to get up here? Maybe?
No.
No? Okay, it's okay.
Wala dagenu, please.
Can you tell him to sit down?
Yeah, tha undandeessan, please.
Please have a seat.
Oh, chabra good.
Wala dagenu, totennu, please.
I just wanted to add a few things to what people who've spoken before me have already said about Hachallu, about us. Last summer I was in Oromia. You can hear me? Really louder. Okay. How about now? I'm usually really loud. So last summer I was in Oromia. I spoke to Hachallu. He was one of the people I interviewed. I asked him one particular question I remember. This will help. I asked Hachallu. My interview was about history and about his work because, as you all know, Hachallu's songs have so much history and they're so rich. And I asked him, how is it that I think the microphone's back. I asked Hachallu how he manages to tell this history of the Oromoo that has been erased by the Ethiopian state and Ethiopian historiography. And his response to me is very telling. He wasn't that concerned about what the Ethiopian state has to say about the Oromoo. And as we all know, they've had a lot to say. He said, I don't ask others to tell me about Oromos. I listen to what the Oromoo have to say about themselves. And then he kind of laughed and he named his ancestors to the 13th generation as his custom in Oromoo. And for me, the lesson that that moment and his whole life teaches me is that there's a lot in our history, there's a lot in our past, in our people's knowledge and in their cosmology that we can learn from. I know this moment, I feel like I'm in the US, you know, with the Black Lives Matter movement going on, Black people not having peace, their lives not mattering, and then we look to Oromia, the same bloody scene. And it feels like, can we find peace anywhere? But I think that we have to remember the Oromoo movement is part of a global movement for justice.